happy Friday, everyone. Let me see if this is now working once again. Let's see. All right. So I think there should be not really an issue with the mic, but if it does, let us know. And we will try to sort it out. Apologies. Every last Friday of the month is literally the scariest day for everyone because we try to move everything onto spaces where we can have a more public facing avenue to interact with our friends of monkey as well as our very own monkeys. And as usual, nothing short of monkey business this week. A lot of very interesting form of audio content that you had I want to say honor to enjoy with us. Today, we transition at least 3 different types of audio that was streamed in different channels just to make sure that this can get out. But as always, appreciate you guys for taking time out of your precious Friday to join us. This is the Monkey November Town Hall on Spaces. Well, internally, we always call this the Monkey Weekly Town Hall, largely because the Town Hall is actually hosted on a weekly basis every Friday at 12 p.m. EAST without fail. You will see our fellow monkeys showing up. And on the very last Friday of the month, we always do a public edition to bring folks together, share about what we do within MonkeDAO itself, and as well as welcome community members who would love to be a part of it. All right, so without further delay, let's get started. This week is nothing short of an amazing week. I was running through the newsletter myself earlier as well, and I read that one of the key highlights from last week's newsletter was literally talking about the the 99K BTC. Well, this week is a Friday again. Well, although the week has been nothing short of an exciting journey, a lot of fluctuations in terms of numbers changes. But the great news is that we are probably somewhere not too far away. Well, at least 10 minutes ago, we were at 98. So give yourself a pat on the back for surviving whatever that the market brings. Right. So this week's newsletter is at the 100. Well, I wouldn't say 150, but we are still 4 editions short, but very soon we will be there. But the 146th edition, apparently there are our 2 of our very own MonkeDAO execs who sneaked up to a very, very nice city in Canada to spend time with fellow monkeys, and another amazing monkey meetup getting featured once again. Shout out to the monkeys who came together. And heard that this was a fun get together for everybody. Most importantly, similarly, if you continue to have any or you are part of any monkey meetups that are being hosted, feel free to share your pictures with us. We'd love to get it featured as well. All right. Sorry, the net was a little bit glitchy, but I think we're good now. Town Hall TLDR, this is one of the quickest way to get quickly updated on everything that you need to know. And for our friends who are actually listening to this Town Hall on the spaces itself, and you are a MonkeDAO member, just a note, we've been reminded to push everybody to join up the Discord text chat channels as well, which the Town Hall is happening live as well. Alongside that, with that, every single one who is attending the Town Hall will basically get the opportunity as well to get a little tag where everybody becomes yellow today, apparently. And there's a kind of like a mini snapshot that will be taken towards the end. You will get the tag basically if you attend the Town Hall this week, just like you did last week, and that is correct. So just check it out as well. The 29 November Town Hall tag, and your name will instantly become yellow. So if you don't have the role, just type in a GM inside the chat. I see Chandan, I see Shahid, and I see a couple more monkeys who may not have the tag yet. So just say a GM in the Town Hall tag chat thread. We'll give you the tag. Now, having the tag alone is not enough. We will also still do a snapshot later to better get a sensing of who actually stayed throughout the town hall, or there are folks who maybe get dropped off along the way. All right. So with this tag, there will be a snapshot taken, and something allegedly will be assigned to folks who are actually successfully making the lease of the snapshot eventually. All right. So Town Hall TLDR November 22nd, the quickest way to get quickly updated is to use the command !Town Hall TLDR. And that's the quickest way you can get quickly caught up. Of course, the best way is still to join Town Hall live every Friday, 12 p.m. EST, like we say. We will be here religiously every single week. The Town Hall as well will also be recorded every single week and uploaded within the 12 to 24 hours after the Town Hall concludes. And if you are interested to start your day differently with some monkey chatters on your background, there's always the option to go to our YouTube channel and watch every single edition of the Town Hall live. Well, not live. Sorry, I take back that live word, but catching it up on record at least. All right. Governance updates. Again, this is a great update that we have prepared to share with everybody as well. But there's a bunch of text there. We will link up the channel as well if you're interested. We have a separate section specifically around this that talks about the different governance updates most recently. So feel free to go check it out. There's also the Christmas festives events upcoming, which we similarly have also dedicated a section to talk about it specifically. And this week's Town Hall is the last Town Hall of the month of November. Now, what that means is that we'll be welcoming a new month, December, and December is usually the month of festives and nothing short of holiday sprees and whatnot. Happy birthday to Keith, indeed. Happy birthday. Send him a big happy birthday if you are live on Town Hall right now. Apparently, Keith is celebrating his birthday live on Town Hall with us. Probably having a great drink or not. This is especially a great night right now in Asia. All right, Monkey Xmas or Monkey Christmas sweatshirt. This is also similarly a section that we have lined up. And alongside the last Friday of the month, this also happens to be Black Friday. All right, so later on, we have an update to share with everybody about the Monkey Christmas sweatshirt, as well as how you can possibly get hold of one of the 100 pieces that we have. A very limited edition collection for this series, at least. All right. Although the year is clearly coming to an end really soon, there are still a couple of events. Well, or should I say there's at least one more event for you to end off the year with. And this is happening in Miami, December 6 to 8, with the Art Basel show happening as well. If you guys are interested, there will be a couple of monkeys coming through as well. And feel free to go join up the Telegram chat that has already been created. All right. Alongside that as well, Paris, February 2025. That is, of course, happening in the new year. Feel free to go check it out and join up the Telegram chat. All right. And on our favorite section of the newsletter this week, we saw a fair bit of attention on Twitter, and it's almost impossible for us to aggregate all the posts, but we continue to try our best nonetheless. So if we did actually miss out a few posts here and there, do forgive us. But there are a couple of great posts that we definitely love to highlight, especially from our resident DJ, chatting about his belief or his journey with MonkeDAO or the SMB especially, and highlighting the narrative of the Web3 Country Club, the premier Web3 Country Club, which we love to see. And if you guys are putting more content out, do let us know. This week has been a really fun week, especially with a fair bit more attention coming back through, hopefully the NFT space, as well as for monkeys especially. And shout out to our local ambassadors. If you are a local ambassador, take note that the flags, which is designed exclusively by Seven, I want to give a big shout out to Seven, because Seven is the brainchild of the MonkeDAO flag. He designed this, solely by himself, and he started bringing the flag all around the monkey events and conferences and whatnot all around the world. We saw it and we thought, hey, this is a great idea. Could we actually, get hold of this to be distributed to all the local ambassadors, which he kindly agreed and helped us with the production. So yeah, shout out to Seven for being the goated monkey, helping us, get this, MonkeDAO flags produced. We are also planning to have more of it produced after the huge positive reception and interest from everybody. So feel free to check it out. And if you are thinking of a way to get hold of it, as of now, the best way is to start a local chapter and you'll get hold of one of this. All right, let us know if you're interested to start your local chapter as well. All right, with that, what exactly does the DAO offer Monday Monkey Spotlight? There will be a huge series of Monday Monkey Spotlight coming out, which I can't exactly share why just yet, but very soon we will know why. We're bringing the ecosystem once again to come together, and it's going to be a really fun one. All right, the Monday Monkey Spotlight is essentially a platform that we've created to highlight our monkey builders, our friends of MonkeDAO who are actually working on cool, interesting projects that they may like to come up and share more with the wider ecosystem. All right, so if you are a part of a project that you're interested to share, feel free to go check it out. And if you're interested, there's a form that you can fill up. And once you have filled up the form, DM Dragon Farmer or Super Simon directly. All right, Build with MonkeDAO, of course, is a grants program championed by Maurice and Benny. Shout out to both of them for doing such great work. Anyone can apply for a Build with MonkeDAO grant. However, there's a preference or there's a priority as well for open source products, especially, things that are for the greater good for the Solana ecosystem. You don't need to own an SMB, but as always, we love monkey builders to be part of us at MonkeDAO. All right, Monkey Music, Kawabunga Jones. He is the monkey of all the great vibes that you see on the timeline with the Monkey Music handle especially. And if you guys are interested to be part of the great vibes and contribute to the great vibes, there's always the ability to do so simply by visiting the Song of the Day thread, as well as the Monkey Music Discord channel as well, and share your suggestion. Last but not least, ending this week's newsletter is similarly a shout out to the Monkey Ventures Collective Syndicate. One of the deals that we recently closed out may not have been announced yet, but this is part of the Rinju Collective. Shout out to the folks who have managed to made it through. This was oversubscribed. We literally had to increase the limits for everybody once after the initial closeout. And that is the max that we can go to, for that. So yeah, shout out to everyone who is successful in making that syndicate. Hopefully with more exciting opportunities lined up for folks who may not have made it this time around. All right, so this is the newsletter. Shout out to the newsletter team as well for putting the newsletter together religiously every single week, just as we host our newsletter. It's always such a great vibe and so much joy running through the newsletter with everybody, sharing with everyone what exactly is happening within MonkeDAO through the banana split. Join us as we continue to count down and end the year with the 150th edition really soon in just about 4 weeks' time. Right. So enough of talk about the newsletter. Now let's bring up Super Simon, who also coincidentally works very closely with the newsletter team to come up and share with us around some of the community guidelines that have been pushed out very recently. Simon, whenever you're ready, feel free to come up and kick me off the stage.
Thanks, Jimmy. Hello, everybody. Simon talking behind the MonkeDAO account. My apologies for not being on my personal, but that's how it goes sometimes. Here to talk about the fun thing that is the community guidelines that were pushed out this week. I'll just quickly review them. I put out an announcement just above Jemmy's announcement there that went out this morning. So we're happy to announce the new community guidelines while our code of conduct !COC, if you want to read that, has gotten us this far. There's been a little bit of a gray area in terms of some situations that have arisen over the past little while. So the board asked the Monkey Patrol to work on some new community guidelines to kind of help us navigate forward. So these guidelines have been reviewed and approved by the board and the executive and the Monkey Patrol team, and we're all aligned on implementing them. I'm also purposely not reading the chat right now, so if you want to ping me, go ahead. I'm not going to read it, but actually, on that note, side tangent, I'm manually applying all of these yellow roles to people that are in the town hall in the Discord. So I'm going one by one to apply this yellow role. If you don't have it, and you haven't said GM in the town hall chat anywhere, so I can't find you, I'm sorry, you may not get it, but say GM in the chat, ping me, and I'll apply the yellow role to you, and you get access to a very secret channel that potentially somebody else will let you know more about that future. But yeah, sorry, back to the community guidelines. TLDR, MonkeDAO community guidelines, aim to create a positive and respectful environment where everyone feels valued. We encourage constructive communication and collaboration while protecting against harassment. These guidelines promote accountability and ensure discussions stay relevant to our mission, ultimately helping us to build thriving community focused on respect and innovation. I feel like I'm talking as fast as Jemmy usually raps. TLDR, be kind and respectful, respect people's differences, respect people's contributions and outcomes, respect people's time, give other people the benefit of the doubt, value diversity, keep profiles appropriate, no spam or unnecessary pinging. You can unnecessarily ping me anytime though. And also zero tolerance for hate speech as well as safety first. There's a bunch more. Use the command !COM. You'll get a link to the MonkeDAO Community Guidelines version 1.1. You can read the whole thing there. I think it's like a full 7 pages. Very robust. And we hope that this helps us move forward in any situations that may arise. Know that this was worked pretty heavily on by the Monkey Patrol team. So thank you to the Monkey Patrol team for all of their hard work put into this, as well as thank you to the board who reviewed and approved it so that we could implement it. Thank you very much for your work to this. And also again, say GM somewhere in the town hall text chat to let me know if you want the yellow role. I'll scroll back through the chat now and add that role, and you can get access to the secret channel only for people that have attended this town hall today in the Discord. I think that's it. Is there any more shoutouts I should do? No, I don't think so. Jemmy, if there's anything else, just let me know. Otherwise, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, sounds good. Feels good to be my turn to kick Simon off the stage. But that's it for you. That is the community guidelines. Note that this is not meant to replace all the COC and whatnot. But basically, the whole idea is also not to over moderate unnecessarily. But the whole idea is to just think about a way to encourage community members to self-moderate in a manner which is conducive for everyone as a community. At the end of the day, think about this as a home that you want to be proud of, where you would be happy to bring your friends along, your family members, that you can show them and want them to be a part of as well, hopefully. And so the TLDR, if someone has to put that on record, is to just encourage people to not be a dick. And just be fellow monkeys. All right. So yeah, thanks Simon for doing that alongside the amazing Monkey Patrol team. There was a lot of back and forth around here, but this is a very detailed piece of document. If you can't fall asleep and if you need to read something refreshing that is like a fiction, non-fictional, whatever that you like, this is probably a good alternative to your regular storybook. All right, so next we are going to talk a little bit about the MonkeDAO governance overview. Similarly, very, very boring content, and I apologize for that, but someone has to do the boring job. And as I am speaking, I'm trying to sort of multitask by tagging Blaze and Flipside with the Town Hall text chat, the Town Hall role, just because I'm distracted like that. But in any case, let's see, beauty of breaking points 11 on daily basis. Okay, that's it. I'm officially going to stop reading the chat because it's very distracting, and it's apparently not often not very truthful in terms of the pings that you get. All right, so back to my point, trying not to sidetrack and trying to be very, very focused as I always try to do, but fail terribly. Recently, we, over the last month or so, did a complete overhaul around how the governance setup has been designed, just to make sure that we don't get into a bottleneck situation and ensure that the setup will be something that provides more flexibility and incentives for people to want to participate. And as part of that, the way that the proposals, the workshop, the different phases of proposals, etc., those have been considered as well. And for proposals that actually do go through and be brought up on chain, we actually are subsidizing all the voting costs to make sure that no one, literally no one, and we say this in entirety, has to be possibly worried about being penalized for voting or casting a vote and making their voice heard just because, maybe there's always this like prisoner's dilemma equivalent game of like, hey, what if I vote and people don't vote? And if everybody is like thinking about it this way, and they think that if they vote and people don't vote, they're losing money. And as a result, everyone just, do not feel like voting, maybe because they just don't want to be penalized unnecessarily. So we took this back and then we redesigned it in such a way where people do not have to get into this dilemma anymore. And with that, we also introduced flexibility in which the quorum has to be hit. And after the quorum is hit, the 7-day window or whichever day-long window for that proposal becomes sort of triggered. And so with that, we were also able to put up the 3 proposals, 2 of which are actually related to the SMB Gen 2 immutability, and 1 of them is actually related to the election simplification. Now, on the overview numbers wise, just want to quickly share. I think we had 502. That is the highest number of votes that have been received, essentially over 10%. Now, the right numbers to be put out is around 4,952 votes that are possible out of the 100%, largely because a couple of cheeky monkeys just decided to do cheeky, funny monkey business, and they think that it is iconic to have monkeys burn. Although every time I read about a monkey being burned, a part of me dies a little bit inside. But hey, this is the wow monkey business community. This is what happens. A lot of very interesting happenings and developments over the years. TLDR, some monkeys are burnt, so they are no longer part of the supply. There are essentially also 42 that are part of the frozen group. So the total votes that are effectively possible is only around like 4,950 or so. All right, so with that, with the 502 being the highest number of votes that are casted this cycle, this is actually essentially over 10%, and we're very, very grateful for that. I think that's one of the highest number, also possibly because of the topic that was involved there. But overall, I think we see a decent uptake here in terms of overall governance interest. Hopefully, this is sustained across multiple topics and not just because this is an immutability concern topic by itself. And with that, let's transition into the proposal-specific results as well. Now, I'm getting really distracted because I'm looking at these slides and I'm thinking, hey, what exactly is this slides all about? And then I realized it's basically just Super Simon playing with the monkey AI, or putting monkeys on AI and getting super generation. Now, back to the topic, immutability proposals. There are 2 votes that went out, vote 1 and vote 2. Vote 1 simply puts out and asks committee members, do you agree with immutability? Do you support immutability? Yes, no. The second is the option of whether, it should be a partial or it should be a full immutability if there is support for vote 1. Now, with that, these results that came through, We had a total of 501 votes casted for that overall vote because I took vote one. Vote one is the most important one. Out of the 501 votes that were casted, 487, which is 97.21%, had a yes alongside a 14 no. So that is a pretty, obvious super majority that is already achieved in any case. And out of the vote two, 82% actually supported full immutability. All right. So with that itself, the outcome simply is such that given that vote one has achieved the supermajority requirement and has a overwhelming yes, vote two, simply takes the highest, voted option, which is the full immutability. Now, so with that, this vote has concluded essentially with the passing votes met. We will progressively be transiting towards the full immutability for the Gen 2 NFT collection, working alongside Moon Settler as well as 0x Dawn, especially to have this closed up. Now, shout out once again to everyone who turned up, especially, Stroll, who went around DMing everybody as well, reminding, every single member via DMs to participate in the proposal process, in the voting process. All right. So that's the immutability proposal results for folks who've been, part of the back and forth conversation for the longest time. Hopefully, this gets you guys excited. What I'm most pleased about is that there is finally a conclusive result to this. That we don't have to end up being in a situation where there's always a risk of divisive camps at the end of the day. All right. So election simplification, what exactly is this about? Let's go to the next slide. So with this MonkeDAO election simplification and alignment proposal is about looking at some of the current setup and thinking about how we can improve that. What this vote essentially does is that, it allows for the alignment of the current tenure of the different members, and most importantly as well, simplifies the process a little bit further, just to ensure that we will not have to go through too many rounds of election if it's not exactly necessary. So under the current structure, essentially, there is the election for the board, there's the election for the lead exec, then out of the 4 executives position, there is elections for 2 of them. So that's a bunch of elections that are happening every couple of months or whatnot. So what this proposal essentially outlined is to reduce the number of elections to 1 per year with only 2 votes, lead executive and board. And the tenure is basically aligned in such a way whereby the both of them will last for 12 months. Now, what will happen to the 2 executive role that was up for election prior? This will instead be appointed together with the other 2 appointed executive position. So that means that all executives' role will eventually be transited towards an appointment basis. Now, we think that this is helpful and this is eventually going to be beneficial because we can better ensure that we can actively work collectively, both the board and the lead exec, to ensure that we have the right individuals in the sort of right roles. And avoid situations where we have to elect people based on popularity alone. So with this, this proposal also concluded with the necessary quorum met, 8.34%, 413 votes out of 4952 possible, with the requirement of 375, which is the 7.5%, a relatively high number. The supermajority as well was met with 92.49 supportive of this. So with this, this proposal has concluded. This means that the next election will take place sometime around February 2025, and we think that this timeline is the most sensible because January, tend to be a slower time for folks, especially, some folks may be away or whatnot, and we think that February would be, naturally an ideal sort of timeline for these changes to take place. All right, so with that, this concludes the wave of proposals that have been put out by the leadership team. We hope that this transition will most importantly bring about positive changes and better efficiency in terms of how the DAO is being organized and operated today. All right, so enough of the boring things. I'm sure you guys are getting sick and tired and just about to fall asleep. Now, just when you are about to fall asleep, let's bring up Stroll to share some of the great news of things that you may have already seen on Twitter, which is the pineapple pizza. So, Stroll, whenever you're ready, feel free to come up the stage.
GM monkeys, how you all doing? I'm so happy that there are 141 monkeys during this town hall. Maybe there are gonna be more on Twitter. So
Oops, is it just me?
I can give you a Discord role because can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello?
I think, you were robbed for a little bit, but right now we can hear you. No problem.
Okay, perfect. So if you are on Discord and not on Twitter, please make sure to open Discord as well, so you can get like a special role by Simon, which will be a surprise. You're gonna get a surprise probably tomorrow or Sunday. So happy Black Friday, monkeys. The Christmas season is here, and it's time to grab your MonkeDAO merch, because there is no better way than celebrate Christmas than in true MonkeDAO style. So just for today until Monday, you're gonna have a 30% off with the code Pineapple Pizza. I know Simon is gonna love this code. So if you want to get your MonkeDAO sweatshirt, please go on shopmonkedao.io and use the code Pineapple Pizza for 30% discount. We've been working a lot for this collection. This week we were able to do a shooting and everything. So if you also want to look at the shooting, just go on shopmonkedao.io and make sure to look at the MonkeDAO shooting with a MonkeDAO Monkmas sweatshirt. And that's all. So I just want to repeat, if you're in Twitter and not on Discord, I've sent all the links on Discord to get a 30% off with code Pineapple Pizza. Just go on shop.monkedao.io and then you can buy your MonkeDAO Monkmas sweatshirts. That's all for now. Maybe, Jamie, is this right? Or should I go forward?
Yeah, no worries at all. That is the MonkeDAO Christmas sweatshirt, and this is just one picture that you're seeing. We have a whole series of photo shoot that was done for this, especially. So stay tuned. I'm sure as we continue to count down towards Christmas, we'll be able to link even more pictures that are exciting enough. If we make all Italians hate us, we'll go in newspaper. That would actually be great marketing. All marketing is great marketing, right, Stroll? So let's bring you back once again to talk about Christmas highlight. What exactly is happening for Christmas?
I think it might be too early to share the alpha, or should we share the alpha?
Well, there is just the rules and just the soul flag keyword.
Yes. So all I can say is if you don't have a Soulflare wallet, I will make sure to have a Soulflare wallet and have a little bit of soul in your Soulflare wallet. So this is a big alpha. You might need to have a Soulflare wallet by Sunday, because Sunday, December 1st, something special is gonna be we're gonna give away something that is very, very special, something that is very nice, something that all of you are gonna love it, something that it took me probably 2 weeks to convince Jamie to give away a price like this. So I've been working so hard to do such a big giveaway to all our Monkeys community. So if you don't have a Soulflare wallet, make sure to have a Soulflare wallet. Don't click any links. please, that people are sending, just go on Twitter, just look at the right Solflare wallet page. Maybe like Cersei, Jamie, or Moon, or Simon, can you guys share the Solflare link, the Twitter link, or like the link to share on the chat, please? So
Yep. No worries.
monkeys,
So just a second. I think we're seeing a lot of comments in the chat around what exactly is this? Do you need to connect something? I don't have a monkey in my Soulfly wallet.
yeah. You don't need a monkey in your software wallet. It can be a burner. Just have a little bit of soul and a software wallet. This is all you need. Just a burner wallet with a little bit of soul, and that's all. Like it doesn't need to. You don't need to have like. You don't need to have a monkey. If you have a Gen 2 or Gen 3, or you cannot have ordinals. But like, please, or like if you are Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen like ordinals, you don't need to move your monkey there. All you need to all you need to do is to download Soulflare and have a little bit of soul, like probably $10 worth of soul.
All right. Yeah, I will just quickly add that don't worry, no panic. When the day comes, there will be a series of instructions that we will try to guide you through every single process. You will also have ample time to get yourself quickly, up to speed with everything that is needed. But for now, just take note. The key takeaway out of this point is to make sure that you have your Soulflare wallet set up. Having that Soulflare wallet set up can basically be in different ways. One is that many of you may have your other wallets like Phantom and whatnot. You can choose to simply do an import-export exercise. But although this may not be something that we would recommend, maybe one option, if you really do want, is to just if you don't already have a Soulflare wallet, just download it and create one. Make sure you click the right one. And after that, just load some Soul onto it and you should be fine. All right. So with that, let's see. Cersei.
Can I say the last thing?
Cersei. Yep.
You don't need to have you don't need to connect Matrica, you don't need to connect Discord, you don't need to do nothing. Just download and have a little bit of Soul. And that's all. Like no Discord, no Matrica, not moving your monkey, nothing. Just a little bit of Soul and and download the Soulflare wallet. That's all for today. Maybe not that's all for today, but that's all on the Soulflare wallet side. Okay, Jamie.
All right, so Cersei has successfully sneaked her way up the stage. So let's bring her up to share some alpha, since she's the one behind the MonkeDAO Twitter handle, which just posted something as well.
No, I asked you to bring me up so I can share the tweet. On this space. So everyone, we have just announced our major sponsors, like our biggest sponsors for the event, whatever we're gonna do in December. So these are not our only sponsors. They're just like the level one, so like the highest level of sponsors. And and because Soulflare is one of them, we will have to. I mean, you guys do have to download Soulflare wallet, and then how are we gonna know that you have a Soulflare wallet? You will find out. You will find out when the time comes. But as of right now, you don't have to link it to Metrica. You don't have to do it for anything. Your Soulflare would just be you can think of it as a burner, and then yes, you don't need to do anything, and we'll recognize you through your Discord account. Like if you're a Gen 2, if you're a Gen 3, if you're Ordinals, if you're a Mega Monkey, we got you. Just yes, mobile or desktop, doesn't matter. It's fine. So yeah, I hope you're excited. Interact with the tweet that we just posted, and I hope you guys are hyped. Yes, I'm not drunk because I'm sick. I've been coughing for 4 days straight and I'm dying. This is horrible, but yes, please be excited. Bye bye.
Oh, thank you, Cersei. Stroll, I think you just missed out one more pointer that we really need as a reminder, as well as the excitement continue to build up towards the Christmas festive season. We know that there will be a lot of very innovative ways that people will come up with to experiment and game the system. So, Stroll, why don't you come out here and remind us on some of the rules that may be present and how we can not get caught by the monkey governors?
I just don't want to be the bad guy, but I just want to let everyone knows that like for this MonkeDAO initiative, we've been trying to work and do everything on chain using the power of Solana, because also by the end of December, early January, if everything works well, we're gonna announce something that is very huge. So if we caught someone, like we have two rules for the activation that we're going to do in December. Rule number one, if you're trying to play the system, you are going to get banned forever for the banana stand. So you will not be able to, access to the banana stand. Whatever, if you're using your main profile, you're using another monkey profile. Like we have a team of people that are gonna look through every winners. So if we caught someone cheating, it's gonna be banned forever for MonkeDAO 10. And if we make sure to play right and make sure that everyone has the same opportunity. Because especially last year, during like the Christmas activation of last year, we saw plenty of alt account generating, and we don't want to do this because we are a community and we want everyone to have like a fair chance to win. So I repeat, the rule number one is you're gonna get banned forever from the banana stand if you're trying to play the system. The rule number two is that all the MonkeDAO team reserve the right to make a decision in the event of any conflicts. So doesn't mean if you win something and we caught you cheating and we caught you creating like multiple accounts, we see you doing something sketchy, then we will not send you the prize and we're gonna raffle it again to the community as we are doing for the banana stand barrels. So these are the two only rules. We want everyone to have fun. So make sure to follow these two rules that are very easy. Just play fair and have fun. December is gonna be like a month full of activities. Make sure to join Town Hall every single Friday of December, because if you're not joining, you're gonna miss a big opportunity. Next Town Hall is gonna be very exciting. So make sure to save a date for the rest of the Friday at least until the end of December, because it's gonna be full of surprises.
All right.
I think that's all. Yes.
Yes, that is indeed all. Somebody just had to say. And if there's one thing that I've learned from the army, that I'm probably not allowed to put this on record, but in any case, Omi is here, so he can probably vouch for it. In the Singapore Army, at least, or generally in the Army, what we've learned the hard way is you can do anything but don't get caught. And in this case specifically, December is the season of giving, and it's all about having fun. You can do anything, just don't get caught. And if you do get caught, we will definitely be taking actions around it just to make sure that this is fair for everybody. The whole idea is to make sure that this is a fair environment for everyone to be a part of, and this can all be a joyful, happy thing that everybody can engage with, instead of trying to identify people who are gaming the ecosystem or gaming the entire process. Keep things fun, just turn up. There are a couple of instructions that you need to fulfill just to be a part of this whole campaign. Go out, have fun, and just keep manifesting your chances of getting the big W. That's it that we want to say. All right, so now with the Christmas season upcoming, there is, of course, our version of the Christmas party IRL. How can we ever call ourselves MonkeDAO, the premier Web3 country club, if we do not continue to bring people together out of every 12 months of the year? So December is no different. Christmas party, the decentralized MonkeDAO Christmas party is literally happening in just about 2 weeks' time. So we have a long laundry list of local chapters with our amazing local chapters ambassadors who are lined up to help us activate the global MonkeDAO community. So Stroll, come up and share with us the long list and how individuals can be a part of it.
Okay, I guess now it's time for all the list of cities and country that we're gonna do this Christmas, with the first MonkeDAO decentralized Christmas party. So our local ambassador are organizing a local Christmas celebration around 20 cities or country worldwide. The cities included are New York City, Los Angeles, Toronto, Vancouver, Denver, London, Miami, Paris, Berlin, Barcelona, Verona, Romania, Hungary, Croatia, Singapore, India, Vietnam, Taiwan, Philippines, Hong Kong, and Japan. So these are, if you are from any of these city and your city, please make sure to join the Telegram group so you will be able to join the MonkeDAO Christmas party. And we have allocated a very nice budget just for this occasion because we want all the monkeys to gather together and make this global Christmas party unforgettable. So I repeat, if you're from any of the city, or if by any chance you're from a different city and you want to gather 10 monkeys, then just send me a DM and make sure to create a group with these 10 monkeys, and we can make your Christmas party with your city or country Christmas party happening. So that's all for today. Simon, do you have any question? I see that.
I don't have any questions. I'll talk after you're done there, Stroll.
Okay, I'm done. So feel free to speak.
Awesome. Okay, you have 8 minutes left. If you do not have a yellow name in the MonkeDAO Discord right now, you have 8 minutes left to get it. After 1 p.m. Eastern, I will no longer be assigning it. So your loss. If you want the yellow name, that gives you access to a secret channel for upcoming things. Type GM anywhere in the MonkeDAO Discord within the next 7 minutes. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Stroll. This is literally your last call. You have been warned to get hold of your yellow tag if you have not already done so. Copycat, we see you. You will be tagged. All right. So if you are close to a local chapter, you probably want to join one of these local chapters Christmas party. And especially if you're in Singapore, we know that Singapore will be the most fun because C and I, we are part of it. And definitely not biased. If it's not fun, we will reorganize that, re-host a Christmas party every day for the remaining of December to make sure that it does become the most fun local chapter. All right, jokes aside, hope you guys are excited. I think there's easily more than 10 different local chapters organizing the decentralized Christmas party. And December is going to be a movie by itself. So just stay tuned. Enjoy the festive season and enjoy your perks as a monkey, as part of the monkey Christmas festive package or the festive campaign. All right. So now 5 minutes in and we have literally the last item on the list of agenda that we've prepared. And this is going to be the long-awaited barrel raffle, which you may want to start counting down. What happens after the barrel raffle? We have something exciting lined up as well, which will probably be announced soon. But the barrel raffle at least is on its fifth count, or rather the I would say the 5 last wave. And Moon can come out and help us confirm it. But there will be something else that is prepared for it, and we'll be sharing with you guys really soon on what that would be. All right, so it's time to bring up our amazing, most well-loved monkey, Moon Settler, to run the barrel raffle.
GM. Hopefully you all can hear me. Everyone can hear me all right? All right, so yeah, as Jemmy said, we are on nearing the tail end of the initiative that was set forth through a governance proposal a while back regarding the weekly drops on the barrels. After this week, there are 5 weeks of these drops left. So either if you have enough bananas to get the outright, it seems that these go almost instantly when they're dropped these days. If not, you have 5 weeks to play the raffles. So good luck to you all. With that being said, let me go ahead and switch up here to the Wheel of Names for this week's barrel raffle. We will be drawing 5 winners. So let's go ahead and shuffle the board and begin with the first raffle winner for this week. So first up, we have Gap Attack. Gap Attack, congratulations. You are the first winner for this week's barrel raffle. Spin number 2. Next up, we have Legendary Junie. Legendary Junie, second winner for this week. Shuffle it up. Third winner. Diego, after the 5 weeks of this being done, there won't be any more specific allocated to this campaign. WJ Time, congratulations. You're the third winner for this week's barrel raffle. Fourth up, we have fourth barrel raffle winner for this week is Brazilian Care. And last shuffle for the fifth and final winner for this week's barrel raffle. It is Sharpie. All right, so the 5 winners for this week's barrel raffle: Gap Attack, Legendary Junie, WJ Time, Brazilian Care, and Sharpie. As always, we'll review to make sure that everyone is legit. If not, if you are caught to be an alt, as we've done in the past, you will lose your rights to the barrel, and we will also make sure that there are consequences with the ongoing Christmas campaign that we have upcoming. Sharpie isn't here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and shuffle one more there. All right, let me shuffle one more time and pick another winner, since it appears Sharpie is not a member anymore. Satoshi97, congratulations. You got lucky due to the other one no longer being a member. All right, that's it for me. Back over to you, Jenny.
All right, thank you, Moon. This is super exciting. I was waiting for the countdown towards that few regular names that we usually would see, but I guess this week we do not have any surprises. I was just about to say that I identify as Sharpie, so maybe that last barrel would have went to me instead. But in any case, jokes aside, hope you guys are excited and looking forward to the next few days as we welcome December with a big bang. But before we send the pump it up vibes, I want to bring up Stroll once again for the very last time to remind you on some things that you should take note of. Stroll, whenever you're ready.
Okay, the last thing to say. So every one of you are wondering why you have a yellow name and why you get like a 29/11, November 29 town hall roll. So what you have to do, like we have created a channel that I'm gonna link in the Discord chat. You have to send your Soulflare wallet address on this chat. I'm gonna tag all of you with a roll. So you have 12 to 15 hours to send your wallet. If you send multiple wallets, your entry is gonna be disqualified, and we're gonna check every single wallet. So make sure to send just one Soulflare wallet address. It cannot be Phantom. It cannot be like if you sent your Phantom wallet or you sent your backpack or any other Solana wallet, is not gonna work. The only way that this is gonna work is by sending and using your software wallet. So I repeat again, and I write it, and I'm gonna write it again in the Discord and in the Discord chat of the town hall, and as well on the channel. Please send your software wallet address in this channel, so I can so we can collect it and then share it to you. Like, it's better, like, guys, like, you don't need to have a ledger, like, you don't need to connect your wallet to a ledger, like, you don't need to have a Monkey, you don't need to have Matrica. You can simply just download your wallet, like download Solflare, and create a burner wallet. Just send a little bit of Sol, like 0.1, 0.05, and that's all you have to do. Like, you don't need any ledger, you don't need Matrica, you don't need to move your Monkey, you don't need to do anything. Just send your Solflare wallet address in the 2911 Town Hall secret chat. Okay? That's all for today. It's gonna be open for 12 hours. I will give like 1 hour notice, and then after that, if you have the role and you haven't put the address, like, we are not going to, like, we're gonna close it. We're gonna get the address, and we're not gonna add you. So make sure, like, if you stay during town hall, so make sure to send your Solflare wallet address there. That's all for today. Sorry, but I like to repeat it because I want to make sure that you get everything right. Okay, Jamie?
All right, sounds good. So that's it for us for this week. This has once again been a very, very fun town hall to hang out with fellow monkeys and also our friends of MonkeDAO. Appreciate everyone for taking time out of their busy schedule to join us. With that, we wish you an amazing weekend, hopefully full of green, and join us as we send the Pump It Up vibes really, really soon.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know?